Hello everyone, Linda Israel here, and I've got two stamp sets from Brutus Monroe. One of them is called Botanical Banners and the other one is Be Brave. And I'm going to attempt to make a greeting card in 10 minutes. Before I started the video, I went through my stash and I had this rose-colored cardstock. I've got a pre-made greeting card and I've got my Misty out. I don't know if this is considered cheating or not, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my stamp off of my backer, because that's usually what takes the longest, and I haven't used this stamp yet. So I'm going to try to get it off of here. Alright, so I've got my phone up here in the corner. It started at 10 minutes. So I'm going to click start. I know that I want this to be on the edge of my card here, so I'm just going to poke this up into the corner of my Misty, and I'm going to emboss this. I'm going to pick it up with my Misty lid. I'm going to ink this up with Brutus Monroe embossing ink. Do this quickly. And stamp this in the corner. I've got a scrap piece of paper here. Get this out of the way. I'm going to put the Brutus Monroe Gilded over the top of this image. Tap off the excess. I'm going to also stamp Life is Art. I could have done both at the same time if I was smart. I could have loaded it up in my Misty. But apparently I didn't want to be smart and do that. So I'm going to ink it up with my Brutus Monroe grid block and stamp Life is Art on here. Since I have the embossing powder still out, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle the gilded embossing powder on top. Just tapping off the excess. I'm going to use my heat tool and emboss this. I have these Fantastics that I'm going to use to color in some of the image. I just dip it into the ink pad and I'm just going to go in where the leaves are and just loosely color the leaves of the image. I'm not spending a lot of time, just kind of coloring those in. Then I've got the rouge and my blending tool. I'm just going to touch those just a little bit with my blending tool. Just to add a little bit of color to that. I still have 5 minutes left. But I think that makes a super simple little greeting card. Doesn't have to be elaborate. And I'm going to go in here and adhere this to a standard A2 size front. So your greeting card doesn't always have to have a white topper. You don't have to do mixed media. And in 5 minutes, I made that greeting card. And that's with embossing powder. So it's pretty simple. It's got a little bit of color on there. You don't have to be an expert at coloring. You can use the ink pads you already have. I hope you enjoyed this greeting card, making it in under 10 minutes using the Brutus Monroe Botanical Banners and Be Brave and gilded embossing powder. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Comment below. What kind of quick and simple cards do you like that you can make in under 10 minutes? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Make sure you check out the description box for the links to these stamps and the products that I used today. Thanks again for watching. Have a fabulous day. Bye!